everybody. Welcome to another round of Canje Plays and the second Audible I've done this week, which is, you'll see the first one on Sunday. So, but basically I was supposed to be playing Frostpunk on Tabletop Simulator with Pac-Man, which is our usual gaming group, but he wasn't able to make it, and so I didn't want to play Frostpunk on TTS without me, and it's a lot to set up if I don't have it set, but I already had Kinfire set up, so I was like, well, you know, I'm trying to find out how I feel about this game, so let's keep it rolling. Let's do quest 3 of Kinfire, since we did quest 1 and 2 already, and just pick up right where we left off and see how things go. And I mean, it didn't take... What's the interesting thing about this game is it didn't take much to set up. You know, a lot of games claim it's very quick to the table, very quick for you to set up. This actually was. I had it set up within 5 minutes. So once you break that, I haven't timed it to see if it would take me about 2 minutes to do it or more, but it was a very fast setup for me to get exactly back to where I was. The organization of the game made it super easy. So anyway, I just want to point that out and just kind of let you know why all of a sudden it switched to me playing Kinfire tonight. But hopefully it's something that you were still interested in seeing. I want to learn more about this game and see it build itself out, so we'll have a good ride. And I know it's a little bit late in the night or early in the morning, depending on where you are in the world, so you might catch it later, and that's perfectly fine as well. Before I begin, I want to say thank you to my Patreons, YouTube subscribers, and if you're neither, just coming in to hang out, thank you and welcome as well. And we'll just get into the fun. I just need to make sure it's not going to get all wonky. Because, yep, my camera's going to get wonky. So let me fix that right now. Alright. Now my camera shouldn't get wonky. I just have to adjust the setting. Okay. Alright. Let's get straight to the table, shall we? And see how this goes. Okay, so where we left off, I grabbed this because it said to read in here what was in there. So this came in Quest 3 booklet. But where we left off was, it says, open the Atlas map to map 3 and open the Vena pack in the loot box. You have 3 city actions to explore the town with before you need to get on with your next mission. See town exploration rulebook in quest 3, which is, I was taking a peruse through of this, but we'll run through some stuff. However, your 3rd city action must be to go to location 1, the Millhouse Inn, and sleep at the inn. Take prompt Q3. This quest is over. So this is prompt Q3, into the shadows. So it says, this quest is over. From now on, when it's time for you to go on a quest, choose one of your available prompts. Keep in mind that you will never be offered a quest that is too difficult for you to complete. So, and that ended quest 2. So I just wanted to finish that off, just to know that our 3rd action has to be back in the mill house. And one of the things that came to me as well was when I was playing this game with Kim and Steven, they were showing me how to play the game. This is where we started. So I know exactly what to do for the, we'll be going to the Burnt Alchemist lab as one city action to get that side quest. The thing is, I may want to try something else because that's a path they took. So I don't know. There's Lucas Tea Wagon. There's the lovely, the Lonely Lantern Tavern, Lighthouse Construction Site, Kinfire Shrine, and I want to go to Morley's Wares. So how town exploration works, and we'll just kind of, I read through like 5 of these pages. I got to about 4 of these. Yeah, 1 2 3 1 2 3 4. I got about 4 pages where I got to about here, but I can at least run through some of this stuff with you. So introduction, it says between quests you'll want to spend some time exploring whatever town you find yourself in. This will allow you to rest up, go shopping, or even unlock some hidden quests, so more stuff to do. So starting at the end of quest 2, each time you complete a quest, you and your companion will be given a number of city actions in order to explore your current town. To use a city action, look at the map, pick a number, and go to it. And that is one city action that's used. Once you reach the end of it, the card will let you know. If the numbered city isn't in that city's deck, then the location is not available to you. You've either been there already and seen all the location has to offer, or you'll have to try again at a later time. If you try going to a location only to find out that you can't visit it, it doesn't use the city action. But then it talks about shops, and this is where I got into this piece, because I want to go to Morella's wares. So what you do is you come to this deck, and you go to V and the location number, which is 2, which is that. So we're going to take V2, which is what's here, and flip this over. And they're supposed to be reading for this, but I did get the app working, and I did report it to Foreteller what was going on, and they showed me how to get around it. So let me see if I can make it work, and then we can just have some sweet Foreteller greatness for this. So we're at, is it just quests that they have in here, or do they have city stuff? It looks like it's just quests, and not the city sets. The quest folio, quest cards, interlude, and so the Kinfire Chronicles, Nightfall, the components of the game are that. Use the search bar, you can navigate to the component you need. Okay, so let me type in, let's see if the app smirt. Let's see if the app is smirt. V2. The app is not smirt. Vena, V-I-N-N-A. The road to Vena. Oh, look at it. There it is. Vena cards, VO2. Hey. No, we don't need you to save that. All right, let's see if this is what it's supposed to be. Hold on, let's see.
The shopkeeper, a tall, thin elf, greets you cheerfully as you enter.
I've heard tell of the Seekers, but I've never met any before.
She watches you intensely as you browse the shelves stocked with fencing, chicken feed, and sacks of rodent repellent.
I cater mostly to the farmers around here, but my husband, Jed, is a blacksmith. He might have some items that interest you.
Morella leads you to the forge out back, where you find a human man with white hair and ropey muscles. She signs to him in a few quick gestures, and he nods to you before uncovering a table to show you his wares.
Sorry. Oopsies. Derek, no sound. I'm sorry. Sorry. Cool. You missed all of that I just said. All of it. And I'm an idiot. So, basically, I was saying that this says that I can go through to get it. Look in the city deck. So when you see the city deck, it says Vena Morella's goods. You flip that over. I put this up here as I was reading. I'm sure it was beautifully said. Only 5 minutes. Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm so bad. All right. And so it said, Jed's work isn't fancy, but it's reliable. I promise you will never find better weapons to serve you. These items are for sale. And when I put up there was the defending blade. The reason why is because this thing isn't. I need to minimize that. Then I can actually see when I'm not talking, when I'm not, I could see the visual. So I apologize. The defending blade is 3 coins, the heavy staff is 3 coins, and the loyal arrow is 3 coins. He doesn't need the blade, but the arrows will work well for Valora. So I basically went into the deck and I looked and I found the loyal arrows. And it says it's arranged for 3, and remember that black symbol means it makes me the target. And then it says, after attacking, you may discard any other card to return this card to your hand. And the boost card is this that deals. So once purchased, what I can do is I can go in here immediately and call. So what's interesting, here's the cool thing about this deck building game. Each card, and there's a couple things with this too, which actually this works out. Each card has a set of laws applied to it in terms of how you're going to add it to your deck or not. And we'll run through the deck customization so you can see how to add it and how not to. There are 5 limitations on how you add cards to your deck and build those things out. The first limitation is secret techniques. Hey Kanji, my old friend. I've come to watch your stream again, but I couldn't hear you speaking about the deck that you were tweeting. I actually like that. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that one. So the first limitation is secret techniques. If a card shows a seeker's face on it, it's unique to that seeker, and no other seeker may add it to their deck. So, for instance, I think my boat. Yeah, there we go. Like this one here. No other seeker can add this card to their deck. It is limited to Valora. It is special to her. So that's the first limitation. Second limitation is the size of the deck. You must always only have 18 cards in your deck. But here's the trick on that. Each boost card has an action card associated with it. So Fleet Arrow boost, Fleet Arrow action. So when you remove Fleet Arrow action, you have to remove Fleet Arrow boost. Like these are tied together, and so they have to come out or staying together. So your deck building is you're actually culling out 2 cards to cull in 2 cards. So when you're going to do those things, you have to be very attentive about how you do that. I think Quick Shot might be the one that I'm tossing, but we'll see. No, Quick Shot gives me a free action. I'll have to think about that. The next restriction, so that was restriction number 2. Restriction number 3 is the color requirements. So in my deck, if you look over here, you'll see in Valora's deck, and I gotta get my pink pen. She can have, so it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, right? Because it's action and boost. So that means I can have 2, 4, 6, 8. I can only have 8 of the green cards. I'm calling them green because I'm doing symbol recognition now, right? Instead of light blue. I can only have 8 of the green cards, 2, 4, 6 of the reds, and 2, 4 of the blues. So you can't, your deck has to be structured in that way because there's a color limitation on how much you can have. So you have to keep that in mind. So that's limitations 1. Anything that is a secret technique to a specific character can't go to other characters. Limit 2, you have to add the action and the boost card together to the deck. They're a package deal. Option number 3, you have to adhere, limitation number 3, you have to adhere to the limitations of color combinations in the deck itself. Option number 4, limitation number 4, is if you look, and I don't know if how this will show on the green screen. Is it gonna show good? Oh, sweet, it is. Okay, number 4, if you look at the bottom right of that card, and sorry, it's doing something stupid, let me fix that. I hate this card cam because it just annoys the ever-living crap out of me. Configure. And okay, it should, nope, it didn't fix. It actually got worse. Configure. Come over here so I can see. Autofocus. There we go. Nope. Autofocus. Yep. There we go. Locked it. Okay. So now you should be able to see it very clearly. So if you notice at the bottom right of this card, you see that there's a little flame. You see that? You see that little flame that's there? That's called Kinfire. So to be able to add this card to my deck, I need to have the requisite number of Kinfire tokens to be able to add this card to my deck. Otherwise, I can't until I get the amount of Kinfire I need. So let's say we find a card that has 3 Kinfire on it. I need to have 3 Kinfire tokens to be able to use that card in my deck. And if I lose a Kinfire token, which the game says that you can't, that is possible for you to lose, you then lose access to that card until you gain a Kinfire token back. So that is the 4th limitation. Once again, we'll run through the build up to the last one. First, secret techniques that are only to the character can only be played on that character and not shared. Second, we have to do the boost and the action card together. They're a package deal. Third, we have to adhere to the color limitations that are on here. Fourth, the Kinfire symbol on that bottom right needs to, hey Brian, needs to be, you have to have that much Kinfire to be able to do it. And it's stacked. So it's like, if I have 4 Kinfire tokens, if I read this correctly, then I can do a 3 Kinfire card and a 1 Kinfire card. I can't do all 3s or all 1s. It basically, you sum up the amount of Kinfire, and that's how much you can spend on the card set that you're building out. The 5th and last one is that you can have the 5th and last one is that you can only have 3 instance cards. So instance cards are, this is a perfect example of an instance card right here. That off. If you look down there in the bottom right, you see that lightning bolt, right? That is an instant card. You can only have 3 instance cards in your deck. So those are the 5 limitations of deck building in this game, right? So with that in mind, it doesn't cost a Kinfire. I need to have a Kinfire to be able to use it. Well, I've got a Kinfire token on Valora, so I can use this card that does 3 damage and allows a boost a card for an attacker. Now, remember that this book said that when you visit a shop as a city action, you may purchase some or all of the inventory. Oh, here it is. When you buy something from a shop, you may either add it to your supply of unused cards or immediately swap it into a Seeker's deck using the rules under sleep, which are the limitations. So, if we're looking at, I didn't think this one through fully. If we're looking at this, I don't want to lose Fleet Arrow. That's like big damage. I got a quick shot, and let's find, that's the action. Let's find quick shots boost right here, which is shielding someone. It gives me a free action. It does 2 damage, but it shields someone. Splatter arrows her specialty, and Valora bows her specialty. Acid arrows are specialty. So basically, I can cull, because I need 2, 4, 6 reds. 1, 2, solid shot, out to the knee, 3. So that means one of these shot to the knee. It's a split one between blue and red. So I would have to lose Fleet Arrow or Quick Shot to be able to do Loyal Arrow. Quick Shot gives me another action, but its damage isn't as much as I would like. This says after attacking, you may discard any other card to return this card to your hand, so I could Loyal Arrow again if I want. So I think I'm gonna put Quick Shot to rest and put Loyal Arrow in the deck, losing a shield to gain a damage. And then these, I owe an apology, Canje. I tried playing 3 characters, Nas, Valora, and Roland. I drew 9 chits before Nas went once. Oof! 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 Oh no! 3 times each. Wow. 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 Yeah, I'm sticking with 2. I can't do, my brain can't handle 3. I let Zach handle that, or Locator. I let him, he's the man. I let him do it. So these will go into my pile of unused cards, and it's an instance card too, because it gives me that stuff, but that's okay. That's all right. So I'm going to buy that for 3 tokens. So I'll spend 3 to buy that. And I won't buy the rest. So this is going to end. Once purchased, add the cards and any boost to the Seeker's unused card pool or swap them into the Seeker's desk using the normal deck building rules, which I did. And that is going to be my first city action done. I think I have no choice because the big dog of the town, she told me to go check out the Burnt Alchemist lab. I really don't want, I know what to expect there, and I can easily walk that because I played it with Kim and Steve. But I think I have to because it's a side quest and they want me to do side quests. I don't know. Like, I would like another side quest other than that, but let's go to the stinking... That was my freebie. The other two I have to go to, right? So let's go to the Burnt Alchemist Lab and let's check that out. So let me... we'll pull that card. Burnt Alchemist Lab is V3, right? Yep, V3. All right. So let's get the app up, and this time I'll remember. I will remember to I'll remember to come back when I need to. Sorry, I got a song stuck in my... All right, so we are at 3, and here we go.
Approaching the burnout husk of the alchemy lab, you see the dwarven scholar you met earlier pacing back and forth with nervous energy. He gives you his name, White Belger,
so much.
and thanks you repeatedly.
Thank you enough. I would say fate delivered you to me, if I believed in such things. You see, I'm in need of skills such as yours. I would like you to investigate the crimes committed here. Arson, murder, theft. This is, or was, my friend Mika's workshop. He perished along with it. If you can make time for such a thing, come talk to me, and I'll share what I've learned so far.
Time I made sure I came back because I can see the meter. So it says gain prompt Q16, which is this one. Remove this card from Vena. Your city action is over. So that was my second city action. This card is removed from Vena. I don't know where to put it, but this is what came in its place, which is Quest 16, Ashen Bramble. Hoyt Belgar, Dwarven Scholar in Vena, has asked for your help. A friend and colleague of his was recently robbed and murdered. Perhaps you should track down whoever did this. When you embark on this quest, open Quest 16. So we're doing Quest 3 today. So that ends. So that ends our city action, because that was city action number 2. We have to go back to the Millhouse Inn for what she needs. So it says that was this one, right? This quest is over from now on. When it comes to you have 3 city actions to explore the town with before you need to go on with your next mission. See town. However, your third city action must be to go to location 1 and sleep at the inn. Take quest prompt 3, which is that one. This quest is over. From now on, when it's time for you to go on a quest, choose one from your available prompts. Keep in mind that you will never be offered a quest that is too difficult. Okay, so we need to go to the inn and do that one. So let's get the inn, which is V1. And I'll put that up as soon as I stop terrible content creator. Let's see this. Oh, I don't like that. Like, I went back. Why did it have to be? Anyway, we're V1. And here we go.
Stepping into the inn, you are met with the smell of fresh baked bread and can hear the gentle squeak of the water wheel turning out back. Dara, the mayor of Vena and owner of the inn, appears, wiping her hands on a towel.
Looking for a hot meal and a room for the night? Your room and board are free here as long as you're in town.
Were they starting with a sick beat? Did y'all hear that? Like, it's starting pretty nice. Okay, so if you stay the night, see Sleeping at Inns in Town Exploration Rulebook. Your city action is over. Otherwise, return to the map and choose again. All right, so we'll put that there. So we can go off on a quest. We could go to 16 or we could go to 3. Well, I said we're doing quest 3 today. I haven't done quest 3. I have done quest 16. So let's just flippity flip to quest 3. And my voice just cracked. So to quest 3. Yes, I'm still growing, okay? Let's see. What was that? Pull out of here. Oh, there it is. All right, so let's go to quest 3 and see what we got. Lots of audio. Quest 3 Into the Shadows. All right. Oh, look, this is a whole minute of audio. What are we going to do with ourselves? Here we go.
The morning light finds you rested and refreshed. The smell of breakfast lures you down to the main room of the inn, where Dara invites you to have a seat. You ask her about the task she mentioned yesterday.
The sabotaged bridge. It's not the first trouble we've had. When construction on the lighthouse started, so did the attacks. These bandits. It's as if they want to cut us off from Din Lux. They've ambushed caravans, raided farms. I have no proof, but I'm sure they're the ones who destroyed the bridge.
She pauses, blowing the steam from her tea.
We suspect they're operating out of one of the forests northeast of here. I sent some armed locals out there, but none of them have returned. We can't afford to lose anyone else. But, Seekers are trained for this sort of thing, right?
You agree to track down and deal with the bandits. But first, breakfast. No sense facing danger on an empty stomach.
All right. So it says go to card 3-1. We'll do this. We're going to card 3-1.
After breakfast, you gear up and make your way north. Near the edge of town, you spot a dwarf running in your direction.
Wait!
When she finally reaches you, she leans over, hands on knees to catch her breath.
I just wanted to thank you personally.
She finally says.
My aunt and uncle were among those you escorted here. They're safe because of you.
You wave off her thanks, all in a day's work for a seeker. But the dwarf stops you again.
The forest where you're headed, some runes appeared there after the last Starless Night. And someone warned me that they're haunted by malicious spirits. It's not safe out there.
Oh my god. Anyway, it says the dwarf seems overly nervous to Fen. So if Fen is in the group, we're going to 3-2. And Fen is in the group, so we're going to 3-2. Let's put that. Put that here. Whoopsies. There we go. And let's go to 3-2. It says the Fen is present. Hit 3-2. Yep.
Fane watches the dwarf as she speaks. The way her eyes flit about, the way she nervously tugs at her beard. He leans his head closer to hers.
Someone else told you they're haunted.
Fane grins and gives a slight wink.
Are you sure you didn't see something yourself?
The dwarf blushes.
I know we're not supposed to go out there. We were just exploring.
She digs a hand into her pocket and pulls out a small bronze tablet.
I did find this, though, right before the spirits assaulted us.
She hands the tablet to Fane, struggling to meet his gaze.
Here, maybe you can find a use for it.
Oh boy. Alright, so we're gaining, take memory. Well, what do we think? Is this a game I can't live without? So, take memory 3A. We'll grab memory 3A, then go to 3-3. So memory 3A says, a dwarven villager thanked you for safely escorting a caravan, including her aunt and uncle, to Vena. She warned you of some haunted ruins in the part of the forest where you're headed. Vane was with a little wink and some charm, convinced her to tell you a little more. With a blush, she handed over to him a bronze tablet she received in the ruins. Discard this memory at the end of quest 3. Alright, so this will be Fane's lovely memory that we're going to hang on to. But it says now we're going to 3-3. And we've got a decision moment. Why it keeps... Okay. So let's... Alright, good. I was like, if y'all didn't hear me, I was going to be furious. Let's go to 3-3. So go to... Oh, it actually reads... Well, but I read it for you, so you're good. Move on to 3-3.
The forest northeast of Vena is quiet and cool. There's a shaft of smoke rising in the distance, a campfire. You ease up on the camp, keeping your footfalls quiet. You ready your weapons. But when you emerge from the trees to strike, you find only a pile of corpses. They could be the men Dara sent out before you. The camp is littered with abandoned supplies. Whoever left must have been in a hurry. You notice tracks leading deeper into the forest.
So we're gonna loot this, right? I mean, we're gonna loot the dead bodies. Isn't that what you're supposed to do in a game? Loot the dead bodies? Alright, so conundrum. Choose between. So we've got, once again, we're on either side. Conundrum, choose between. Fane says, might as well search the camp for useful supplies before we go. Valora says, we don't have time to mess around. Let's get going. I'm siding with Fane on this one. I'm a loot goblin. If y'all don't know that, then I don't know what to tell you about me. So we're going with Fane. Fane will gain a Kinfire for that. And then we're going to go to 3-4. So let's go to 3-4. Loot goblin. That's what I do. Here we go. Oh, this is different. So something comes up for here. Let me read this. As you explore the camp in secret in search of supply, there's a sudden snap, a tripwire. A nearby tent explodes in a burst of heat and sound, the boom echoing through the forest. Each seeker flips 5 cards, suffering 1 damage for each non-green card they reveal. You have keen sense. Your keen senses gives you a moment of warning before the blast. Naz and Valora only need to flip 3 cards. So it says, might as well search the camp. Valora and Naz are present. So, I see what it's doing. I see what it's doing. Okay.
As you explore the camp in search of supplies, there's a sudden snap, a tripwire. A nearby tent explodes in a burst of heat and sound, the boom echoing through the forest.
After staggering back to your feet, you carefully search what's left of the camp and discover a black powder bomb, this one unused.
cool. So, we need to do our action to see how much damage we take. So let's hide this. I can minimize this bad boy. And let's move this sheet over. Okay, so shuffle her up. She just needs to reveal 3 cards, and each non-green card, she's going to suffer 1 damage. Okay. Hey, Jason, what's going on? Hey, Jess, how's it going? How's it going? Brian, what's up? What's up? Yes, Foreteller is amazing. Okay, so 3 cards. 1, not green. 2, not green. 3, not green. So she's going to take 3 damage. Oh, sorry, this is... No. Am I questing? I think I'm questing. So, there we go. Those won't go back. Your turn, and she'll take 3 damage. She'll go down to 14 health. I'll deal that to her in a second. And he has to do 5. Jess, this is not new news. Oh my gosh, I just did a recording earlier today for more of my Baldur's Gate one. Oh dear, y'all need to I have to lockpick something. Let's just say I started with 7 lockpicks, and we'll just leave it at that. I started. Anyway, 5. 1, no damage, green. 2, wild, can be any color, fine. 3, green. 4, blue. 5, green. So he takes 1 damage. She takes 3. The person who drew less took more damage. Incredible. Freaking incredible. Okay. I got here just in time for something to blow up. Sweet. Hey, Lance. So card. Yeah. It's the luck, not the dice or the cards. Exactly. So it says, take memory 3B. Memory 3B. In addition, take the black powder bomb card, adding it to either your unused cards or a seeker's discard pile. This is the black powder bomb. Oh boy. All right, so it's a red card. Over here. So this is another powder memory bomb. I'll put that over here. And it says, while searching an abandoned camp in the forest northeast of Vena, you triggered a trap. The explosion must have been heard for miles. In the wreckage, you discovered an undetonated bomb. More of these could come in handy, but peddling explosives is frowned upon by the authorities in Dinlux. If only you could find a supplier who knew how to be discreet. 2 of those I have. And then I get a black powder bomb. So, friendly fire. This attack affects any seeker in the target space as well. Disposable. Once used, it's gone forever. It's ranged, and it does 5 damage, which will trigger a target on me. And she just has to. All right, then it says, after I do that, go to 3-5. So 3-5, another decision point. So we're hitting another conundrum for more Kinfire. So let's bet against them at the casino. This is probably a good reason why I'm not. The bad luck exists so I don't gamble. That's what it is. All right, so let's go to 3-5.
You follow the bandits' tracks deeper into the woods until you reach a river. Its waters are swift and deep. You only see 2 possible ways to cross. The rickety bridge before you seems the most expedient, but could easily be ambushed. Downriver, you can see the ruins that the frightened dwarf warned you about.
So this is a conundrum. It says, Fane says, let's take our chances with the bridge. Better an ambush than whatever's lurking in the ruins. But Valora says, the ruins seem safe from attack, and we might find something of value. I don't want to be ambushed. I hate being ambushed. It hurts. So I think I'm going to listen to Valora on this one, and she's going to get another Kinfire. And we're going to 3-7. So we don't do 3-6. We're going to 3-7. Right.
The ruins sit atop the river, spanning its banks as if randomly placed here. Another of the alien structures sometimes left in the wake of a starless night. On the walls are strange markings and statues with no clue to their meaning or purpose. A deep hum begins to build, growing stronger and stronger, until it threatens to shake your very bones apart.
Okay, you probably heard double on that because I forgot to mute. That's how smart I am. I'm not smart today. Okay, so it says, if you have memory 3A, you gotta get a better zoom cam. Oh, I'm sorry. Crud. Alright, I'm just gonna have to do it like this. Hold on. Sorry if that's giving a crappy experience. Hold on. That. We're gonna do this. We're gonna move you up here. Pull this back here. Okay. And I'll just start holding it up like this. I'll be okay with that because y'all can see that probably this is the big dog. So it says if you have memory 3A, go to 3-8. I do not. I have memory 3B. I don't have 3A. I have 2A, but not 3A. So she's not in the group. Otherwise, covering ears from the so we're not going to 3-8. So it says otherwise, and we're not going to 3-9. Covering your ears from the deafening thrum, you escape the ruins to the other side of the river. Shaken and confused, you collapse to the ground and promptly lose your breakfast. Each seeker must flip 5 cards, gaining 1 exhaust for each non-blue revealed. Ugh! I should have been ambushed. That's a blue. 1, 2. Is that 5? That was 5. Oh boy. Okay. It says I gain it, so I'm assuming they go to my hands. When you discard your hand, suffer 1 damage for each card you discarded. Okay. Oh, that's in my hand. You do not have enough. You drew all your blues just now, so... Oh, no. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a wild for 5. Ah, yuck. I mean, I want y'all to have I mean, we're all at the table, right? So I want y'all to have a good experience for it. Okay, so we're going to 3-10, which means 3-8 and 3-9 are out as the window. So 3-10. Okay, so let's go to this. And we need to go to
You continue through the woods, following the bandits' tracks until they end at the entrance to an old mine. Curiously, it appears unchanged by the darkness. You've heard of places that are immune to the transforming effects of a Starless Night, locations with deep histories and powerful magic. You approach with caution, making your way down into the dark corridors of the mine.
All right, so it says if you have memory 3B, which I do, I have memory 3B, go to 311, otherwise go to 312. So 311, we'll do this. We have memory 3B, what probably means somebody heard us and we're about to get jumped. So here we go.
The bandits are expecting you. They must have heard the explosion back at the camp and realized they were being followed. As soon as you enter the mine, you find yourselves attacked.
So I didn't want to be ambushed, but I got ambushed. So gain 1 fate token. When you draw the first chit from for this battle, search the bag for a darkness one and draw it. Open the atlas to map 4 and go to 313. Map 4. Going to 313, which sets up the battle. All right, this one's gonna have to be fuzzy, so I apologize. Let me see if I do this. Jess, thank you so much. Start of a new Zoom cam fun. Come on, peeps. Thank you so much, Jess. I appreciate it. So this one's gonna be fuzzy and snowy, probably. I just need to get good. All right, so let's move a lot of stuff around. There's a lot of things that occurred here. Okay, so we've got our quests. We're on quest 3. What's that? Vena. That's removed from the game. That is stuff that's there. We'll put you over here. You are the game that we're playing presently, so you will go sideways for what we've done, and this is what's left. Put our quests over here. Our money over here. All right, so we've got 3 people we're fighting. Let's make some room. This. So y'all get to see crazy setup. Okay. All right, so let's move you over here. Got 1, 2, 3. Okay, you all can see that. Good. So then our numbers fight are 1, 2, 3. If I zoom further out, you won't be able to see their cards. I can actually zoom out, like... Oh, wait, no, this is zoomed out. That's zoomed in. So I actually am zoomed out. Okay, so... that's 1, 2, 3... 5... Nope, dwarf. Dwarf! 5. 7... 8. And this other character here. Oh, add these backwards. Sorry. Here we go. All better. All better. All right, so then this is 9. Whatever that's going to do. 10, 11, and 12. Right? Okay, then the enemy. Guy here. Guy with blade here. And that guy there. Pull out their targets. We're ready to rock. So your target is the person with the least amount of shields. Both of them, so we get to decide. Your target is the person with the most amount of shields. That's both of them, so we get to the side. But your target, Mr. Mo, is the person with the least health, which would be Valora. So you can take a hit, so you're going to be his target. And let's do that. We'll give that to you. So Valora's got 2 targets, you've got 1. And because we got jumped, if a seeker is defeated or you lose the battle, go to 315. If the bandits are reduced to 0, go to 316. Okay, cool. We'll put that there for the battle setup. We're going to be right here, both of us. Here and here. I'm gonna treat them like they're the Three Stooges. Sorry, my accent almost came out on you. I'm gonna treat them like they're the Three Stooges. Put in. So it says when you draw the first chit from the bag, search the bag for the darkness chit and draw it. Okay. So we'll grab the bag and grab the darkness one from here. I'll almost heard my accent. Okay. So this has to be drawn first, which goes to Mo. Get 'em, you idiots! All bandits, including Mo, trigger their middle ability. Resolve them in order from left to right. So Mo's the leader. It is Larry, Curly, and Mo. Lars, Corley, and Mo. It is Larry, Curly, and Mo. All right, so all bandits trigger their middle ability in order. Okay, so from left to right. So Corley is going to move towards their target, and the bandit growls at you, baring his teeth, and then attacks. So Corley is targeting you, and I need to draw my cards. I get to draw a new hand. Starting without a shield is rough. Like, 1 shield is all I need, but I'm about to get slammed. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've got Coordinated Attack, Blade Storm, Mystic Force, Battle of the Fade, Midnight Jig, Mana Strike, and Mystic Force. This is awful. I don't have any of my specials, and I got 2 exhausted cards in my hand. So he'll move into my space, and he's going to hit his target for 5, and I don't have any shields, so I just have to take it on the chin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, going down to 12 health. Then you, sneering the bandit, fires off a bolt in your direction. 2 damage, +1 for each other bandit in the target space. This ignores shielding. So let me draw up my hand, and then I will take 3 damage. Going down to 11 health. Does one of them say, woo, 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 woo? Yeah. All right, so 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know why y'all listen to me. All right, so 7. I got Acid Arrow, Boost Fleet. I have the Huntress, Loyal Arrow. I have the Huntress, so I got my ward, but I didn't get my bow, which is what I really wanted. but I still take 3 damage. So I'll go down to 11 health. And then he attacks. Oh, a wise guy, eh? So I think we just lost. He would have to move. No, he doesn't have to move to hit me. I think we kind of just lost in one strike because it says, oh, wise guy. Oh, wait, he's here. Nope, but there's a section right here where they can move through. So, yep, he can come in this space. And he attacks her for 2 plus 3 for each other bandit in the space. So that's 5 damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hopefully they balance this game enough. All right, well, let's see if we lose, because now that was the first action. So if I draw a 9, a 9, we lose. Here we go. I want to have a chance at beating y'all, because I'm taking this personal. I could use a fate now if I want. Yeah, because anything else, they're gonna destroy me. Let's use a fate. You start off getting slammed for a bunch of damage. It hurts. So 1, 2, 3. I mean, really, this is what I mean. 4. All right, so dump all that, and it's gonna be Fane going first. So it says, when you discard your hand, suffer 1 damage for each exhaust you discard. You may ignore this effect if you discard this at any other time. Lingering status, remove this card from your deck when you rested an inn. So this is ongoing, and if it's discarded, when you discard your hand. Okay, so when it goes down to the last, I'll take damage. All right, jerks. I don't have a ward to really help with this. Mana Strike's not good yet. After attacking, you may move your target's 1 space. But that really won't help me. Gain a movement. When moving, you may bring in an enemy in your space with you. So Blade Storm seems to be the best bet for what I want to do. So I'm going to Blade Storm. Blade Storm Mo. Mo has 20. Oh. Mo has 20 health. The other big old beast has 22. And I have 18. But I'm not putting that thing together right now. So we'll keep track of you. Alright, so we're doing Blade Storm on Mo because he looks like the worst. Can you boost that? I can give you an extra movement. Or a block. I can't do anything else. Yeah, and if she stays there, she's gonna get creamed. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm gonna hit Mo for 2. Taking him down to 18. And we're gonna drop a weaken on your middle attack. They'll deal 1 less damage. And then I gain a move plus my move. So come on, jerk. You're coming with me. I'm going to move here. And that's going to be that. All right. And Mo will focus on me. 5. Lars doesn't move, but attacks using his middle ability once for every seeker in range, which will be her. So, +1 for each other bandit in your space. So he's going to hit her for 3. 1, 2, 3. I can beat them if I came in at full health. I definitely could beat them if I came in at full health. What do we got? Valora's turn. Alright. She... If I put down this, I get a free perform another action, so I'm going to put down my Huntress. Then... Alright, jerk face. Can you help me boost the green? Blocking. You can have me draw another discard a card, which will get rid of one of those awful cards. If I could play a red, I could probably do something. Do I have a red? I have solid shot. Let's boost that up. So we're gonna solid shot you. You're gonna boost that. Battle of the Fade. With for 5 damage on you. So you will go to 13. Just gonna make pretend here. You're gonna go to... Actually, I don't want to shoot you. I want to shoot Mo. I'm gonna shoot Mo for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, taking him to 13. Same damage. Okay, so I'll go in my discard. This will go in your discard. And that'll be that. And Mo will focus on me. I think I have another plan, but I don't know if it's time to burn Fate or not. Let's just see what the bag does for us. Good or bad? 1. Every seeker within one space of Coralie gains... every seeker within one space of Coralie gains weakness. Coralie then triggers his middle ability as a group attack instead of a single attack. Okay, so... Within one space of him gains a weaken. He'll then move to his target and hit him and hit everybody in the space. So curious. Attacks. Does it hit everybody in the space? Everybody? Nope. I gotta keep these rule books out because this drives me crazy. That's book 3. It's in box 2. The ones that hit everyone, it says everyone in the space, right? You just have to keep out the rule books forever. Gotcha. Thanks a lot, game. Alright, so combat. A ranged or melee blast attack hits all foes in the target's space. Friends are not affected. Okay. Alright, so you're going to hit him for 5. Oh, and I started my turn here. And you should have gotten a shield. Sorry. So you're going to hit me for 5. I'm going to play that. It's a white, so I can play any card to it. I'm going to boost it for 2, so that's 3. So you're only going to get hit for 2, going to 10. This gets discarded. This goes there. Cool. Valora. Valora. So while any cards are in your hand, your attack deals 1 less damage. If you didn't gain 1 this turn, discard 1 at the end of your turn. Okay. So I'm about to take some serious damage because as soon as I play this action card, I'm screwed. Instead, I can play and resolve 1 action card, or pass and draw or discard 1 card. Oot. I'm gonna pass and discard 1 card. Kind of like I'm taking a breather. As a waste of a turn. Alright, what else do we got? I know I could charge my lantern and help my life, but not right now. 10. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna win this fight. So 10. You're gonna do 1 less damage. And I didn't move. Before or after acting, you may move 1 space, so I'll move to give you that card. So if you did not gain 1, I could discard 1 at the end of your turn, so that'll go away. Sorry. This will go away. You're gonna deal 1 less damage. So what would be 5 is now 4. And I'll shield it. And all I'm doing is attacks, dude. So yeah, so you're gonna take 3. 1, 2, 3, going to 7. This is discarded. Okay, so then that's discarded. Alright. I took my damage. We're good. We're good. Four. Sweet. Discard all statuses from Corley. He refocuses and gains a health. He's already at full health, so he wouldn't, but he's going to refocus on the person with the least shields. You stay where you are. Return any enemy chits numbers 1 to 12 to the bag, then each bandit gains a health. Return 4. And each bandit gains a health. You're the only one that isn't, so you'll go to 14. Yes. Okay. You have to go, sadly. So what can I boost? I can boost green. I can boost green. That's the best I can do. You got a green attack. You could use Mystic Force. After attacking, you may move your targets 1 space each. So we can action Mystic Force. I can boost that to make it 3 damage. I have a weakness, so it would knock it down to 2 damage. Let's hit you for 2. 1, 2. And then it says that we're going to move. After attacking, you may move your targets 1 space. Go up here for a second. So that. That's that. That's that. I'm just like chipping away at them. I'm slowly chipping away. Oh, buddy. Okay. I'll take a damage, but that's okay if I let her go. You got a blue for me? You can have me discard a card, which means I won't take the damage when it goes. Perfect. So I'm going to Acid Arrow him with my last action. You're going to play this lovely card to say, give another Seeker the ability to draw or discard a card. I'm discarding this Exhaust. I'm shooting him for 1 with acid arrow, taking him to 11. Strategy. And then I will put, after attacking, place a damage on 3 of the target's abilities. 1, 2, 3. So you'll take a damage no matter what. You'll go here. All I have, I'm going to move 1, which will give you an armor. This will go here. Then I'm 2 spaces away, so my Eye of the Huntress works. These are just boost cards. This will get discarded. Charge my lantern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I've got Capture Rune, Splatter Arrow, Valora's Bow, Solid Shot, Splatter Shot, and Shot to the Knee, and I could start helping you get rid of stuff. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see if we can make it through this. Alright, Fenn's turn. Iron Man. You could take 1 damage. I can help you get rid of the other one. I'm gonna need you to mana strike this jerk, because that's all you got. So I'm going to mana strike him. And I'll play this. I'll move into his space in a second, which will let you get rid of 1 of your exhaust cards. And you would, of course, move and mana strike. So it's 2 damage. This guy. 1, 2, going to 9 health. Then I only have boost cards left, so I will take a damage for this exhaust. When you discard your hand, suffer 1 for each card you discard. You may ignore this effect if you discard this at any other time. So I'll take 1 damage. Then I will redraw up and fill my lantern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then I've got Fate's Lament, Mana Strike, Fate's Lament, Flank, Midnight Jig, and I got Coordinated Attack, which is dazing people. All right. Okay. I'm spending my last Fate. Oh, now it's on, game. And we're gonna draw 4. 1, 2, 3. Depends on who. I'm pulling for Valora. Okay, so these will go back, and it will be Fenn's turn. I'll mess with the wrong dude. All right, so Fate's Lament. Unplay that. Get a free action. Gain a health. Then I'm gonna toss down Midnight Jig. Can I boost Fate's Lament? No. Can I boost Midnight Jig? No. So Midnight Jig goes down when playing. Give a weakness. You're right there in the center. And I gain another free action. So I've got my 2 songs down and my lantern. And I'm going to use my lantern to get another free action. So I'm going to attack you for 4. Can you boost a blue? No, you cannot. But because I played a blue card, which is the lantern, I get to heal again. And I hit you for 4. Taking you down 5. And I gain another free action when I use that lantern. And I'm about to redraw my whole hand. Coordinated attack. I'm about to redraw my whole hand. She can't help you. I really wish she could. I have no blues. Sorry. The only blue I have is Capture Rune, which is an action. This is green and red. Lots of green and red. But I played a blue and a red. The blue will give me another health. And I will hit you for 2. 1, 2, taking you down to 3 health. And I'm gonna stun your sorry behind. So what do we have out here so far? What do you do? All bandits, including Mo, trigger their middle ability. Yeah, let's shut that off. Alright, so then at the end of the turn, I have no attack cards. So I will discard my hand, charge my lantern, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Flip this over, give it a shuffle. Oh, and because I hit, he will focus his attention on me. 5, 6, 7. So give me my last one. Bolt of Confusion. Flank. Battle of the Fade. That starts giving me shielding. Blade Storm. Mana Strike. Battle of the Fade and Coordinated Attack Boost. And I still have an armor card. That was a turn. Hey, Canje, when you redo your hand, you have to reset your armor so you would go back to 0. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jade. Thank you, thank you. We're about done with the game. It's a good one. Oh, okay. All right. So where are we at with this? Valora. Rah! All right, so Valora, she has her bow. She can shoot 2 away. And... I'm thinking what can you boost? Blocking. You can boost an attack on Mana Strike. You can boost an attack on Battle of the Fade. And I think Mana Strike is all I need to put him down. So... Or we can put a bullet. He has 3 health left. He'll take a damage here, here, and here, but he'll still get to attack, which isn't fun. So this will go in your discard pile, sorry. Actually, this should have been shuffled. All right. So I've got... I can hit for +1. I probably don't need to boost this because I'm going to kill him right now. So do I have like a regular old shot? I don't need to splatter arrow him. I think once I shoot him, he's dead. He's done. But we had a great stack up on him, but he's toast. So, and I'll end my turn moving here to give him a shield so he can do some blocking. And I can help block for you. So we'll do... Let's do Capture the Rune because that'll heal me. We're going to do Capture the Rune because of his ward. I gain a health. I'm not gonna boost it. I don't need to because I have Valora's bow, which gives me +1 to attacks, and I have Eye of the Huntress, which lets me shoot 2 squares away. So that is 2 + 1, 3. He's dead. So we stack that up. One side is for enemies, one is for players. Oh yeah. I just stack it on there. I know that. I know I could flip it over and use it. I just know what it means. I know what it means. So it says when this ability discard, this enemy cannot attack. Like I know what that means. So he is wiped to 0. He's down. Let's give this to you at 18 because they're at full health. And then we need to redistribute these. So we'll do boom, boom, top, middle, bottom. Okay. Cool. So you are wiped. This is my hand, your hand, and then I will move. You're wiped out. I'll move, and you will gain a shield because of my ability. And we're ready to dance. Oh, nope. Before I did that. Oh, no, I'm okay. I thought that gave me a free action. If that gave me a free action, somebody's getting shot in the face, and it's gonna be him. Alright, so what do we got? Number 4. Discard all status. Discard all statuses from Corley. He refocuses and gains a health. You're focused on the person with the most shields. Nope, with the least shields, which is now her. Okay. Allora. Well, my good sir. We're about to use a blue, which is about to get us a big old health bump. Actually, no, it's a green. It's not a blue. But I'm about to boost it for sure to 8. And since you're already focusing on me, do you have a green that you can boost? Yes, you can. You can make it 9. Ooh. I can knock half his health off in one go. Let's do it. Let's do it. So how am I able to do that, you ask? I'm shooting that dude. And then I'm about to move. So I'm shooting this guy with my lantern ability, which is 7. I have Valor's bow. When you make an attack, if you show that this card is in your hand, your attack gains +1, which is 8. And then I'm going to use that lovely Bladestorm boost card to make it 9, knocking this guy down to 9 health using my lantern. Then I'm going to move over here because I don't want that guy to punch me. It'll hurt. It'll chafe just a little. The problem is I can't. Well, each time I'm in a space without enemies, she may choose the seeker within one space of her. If I had one more move, I would come up here, and that way I could give it to you. But you're not going to get a shield this turn, and that's okay. All right. All right. Oh. Fenn's turn. We ain't got that lantern for nothing. So Fenn's gonna refocus that guy on him by using his lantern and healing. For sure. And using the lantern gives me another action, which I am going to hurt you with. I don't have a blue to help, but the other action could. Fenn's gonna move into this zone, use the lantern to attack for 4. Because he used the blue, he's gonna heal 1. And he's going to attack that guy for 4. And I can't boost it, so it's just 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, taking you to 18. We played with Naz, Valor, and Ash. He's got some interesting cards. Yeah, Fenn's cool. I like Fenn. And I gain another action when I use that ability. That other action is going to be... thinking Bolt of Confusion. Thinking that's what I'm going to hit him with. Bolt of Confusion. I can only boost reds. Do you have a red that you can hit him with? Battle of the Fade ain't going to hit him. But I should play Battle of the Fade, actually. Pull that back. I'm going to put down Battle of the Fade to get rid of Midnight Jig. Battle of the Fade gives me an armor. Every time I play a red card, I'll get another armor card. So I've got 2 armor so far. And perform another free action. So I definitely can hit him with... after attacking, you may refocus your target on a seeker of your choice. Which I will. I'm going to do Bolt of Confusion. And I'm going to hit you. For 2, I can boost that with this Splatter Arrow. Yep. So that'll make it 3. I'm going to hit you for 3. 1, 2, 3. Going to 15. You will be trapped. And I'll flip it this way because I don't want y'all to think I don't know that. So I'll flip it this way, and we'll put the 5 lock on you. That here, and after attacking, you may refocus your target. I may, but I don't want to. Because you have to come to me, and she's away. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Okay. Oh, I didn't think you were calling me out, Jade. Don't think. No, 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 no. I want to be like, hey, because I'm sure I'll get that comment. So no, that was to future, that was the future comment in the comment section, not you. You trust me. I no problem, no problem. That was the future person in the comment. Number 8. 8 is you. Discard all statuses from Lars. Lars refocuses and then moves to the space nearest. Damn it. Discard all statuses from Lars. He doesn't have any. Lars refocuses the person with the most shields. Thank God. And then moves to the space nearest to his target that has no seeker. Here. Then, so that's all he does. He refocuses and moves to space. Okay, he does not attack. Okay. I don't think I have any more turns left, do I? Oh no, I do. Thanks, turn. Okay. The weirdest noise. I'm gonna lose my armors if I play flank, but I could flank and move. He's trapped. So I can actually move out of his space and hit Lars for 2. Crud. I'm gonna lose these 2, aren't I? Ghosts. Probably. I think that's what I gotta do. I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna hit Lars for 2. It would have been 4, but that's a shame. So 1, 2. I can't boost it, sadly. And I'm gonna lose these 2 armors because I have to discard my entire hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just go away. So I got return a chit to the bag and draw again. Flank, boost, coordinated attack, blade storm, mystic force. And because I had to do that, let's charge up that lovely lantern. Cool. This will go in. Uh, 7. So 7 is you. So it says 1 for each other bandit in space, but there isn't, so you're only hitting him for 2. Sadly, all my shields are gone that would have blocked all that damage, so I'm just gonna take 2 damage. 1, 2. And that's all we get. 2. Hey, look, you're trapped. You would love to come hit me, but you can't. You can't. That's why it's there. All right. Come on. Am I out of turns? I feel like I'm out of... Oh, there we go. All right, so I think we're gonna let good old go, because that'll help you heal for 1, give you another action. And if she can only boost you... She can do 3 damage. Can you give me... Yeah, you can't help me at all. He has to go first. So he is going to go for blue. Because I have my song out, I'll heal 1. I'm going to hit him for 4. Going to 1, 2, 4. Going to 3 health. Flip my lantern back over. He would still focus on me. And then I get another action. Let's dizzy up the girl here with this. After attacking each seeker in your space, including you, may draw or discard a card. I need her to draw a card. No, she's not in this. I can heal again and move again. When moving, you may bring an enemy with you. Heck yeah, Blade Storm. Let's kite this guy. So we're gonna do a 2. We're gonna play that. I'm gonna get the heal 1 because I played a blue card due to my lament. I'm gonna hit you for 2. 1, 2, taking you down to 1 health. Come on, Chief, let's go. And then I'm going to drop a weakness on that second attack, so you're only doing 1 damage. And I can move again, but I'm not. So I've got 1 action left. 1 action. No, 2, sorry, 2 actions left. All right. 2, 4, 5, 2, 4. So she still has turns left. What do you got? 12. You. Discard all statuses from Corley. He refocuses and gains a health. So he'll gain a health. He'll refocus on the person with the least shields. I don't have any shields on anybody, so you'll stay focused on him. And that is that. Oh, shoot. Sorry, I hit this. Sorry. This should have gone here. We'll just redraw. I screwed that up. Yep, I saw. I was like, Jade's gonna tell me I messed up. She's gonna say I missed the time track. So I'll redraw. Let's go back to 15. And then we'll redraw the turn. Alright, so the new draw is 6. 6 is you. Let's see. Yeah, you're gonna try to hit me for 2, but you only hit me for 1, and he's still your target. So I'll just take 1 damage going to 9. Come on. Yes. Okay. So Valora's gonna go. And she is going to... Such a waste. I don't think it... Ugh, they're both such waste. I could just Mystic Force that guy and be done with him. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna let him go, and he's going to Mystic Force. Because all I need to do is 1 damage. And we're good. That's it. So 1 damage. Lars is out. Alright, so that's all I needed to do. Lars is white. We need to redistribute 1. So put these 2, 3, 1. So evenly distribute, right? Evenly distribute. And then this one will be... Okay, cool. Alright. Oh, hey Pat! I didn't know! Sorry, Pat. Genderless name. Sorry, Pat. Alright, so that's all I got. I have one action left before I can flip my lantern. So let's go. Here we go. Ben's turn. Okay. I needed it to be her turn, because then she can move here and snipe him. But it's Fen's turn. So... Fen, you... Let's redraw our hand and charge our lantern, shall we? So we're just gonna... Actually... I can refresh. No, I can discard a card from my hand. So it says either play a resolve card or pass and draw or discard 1 card. So I'm going to discard this card, which leaves me with no boost. So therefore we'll do that. Flip over my lantern. And we're 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was a blue card, wasn't it? That was a blue card, so I heal 1. Oh, no, it's discarding. I didn't play it, I discarded it. Sorry. I'm still at 9. Okay. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so I got Mana Strike as an action. I got my Exhausted back. I've got Bolt of Confusion, Blade Storm, and Coordinate Attack. I want a Coordinate Attack. Okay, cool. Alright, here we go. So these two are out, and all that's left is that. If these two heat up and come back and fight, I will not win this fight. Valora, she will move. She will... let's see. Each time Valora enters a space without enemies, yes, I can't give you a shield, so I'm going to move up here. That's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to blast the heck out of you. So, we could lock him down and then bleed him. Or we could just bleed him. And you'll give me a shield card, actually. And you can help me a little bit with a boost of give another seeker ability to draw or discard a card. So I'm going to... Let's lock him down and piss him off. So I'm going to fire on you for 2. You're going to give me the ability to draw another card. I got Valora's bow to boost for movement, which is cool. So it's 2 damage coming to you. 1, 2. And then let's drop that trap on that 5. And let's drop that trap on that one. And I gave you 2 damage. I drew a card. That's it. I just need to charge that. But sadly, to do that, I gotta lose my bow. And if I could charge that lantern, I would put the beating of the world on him. Alright, what do we got? 2. 2 is this. You're trapped so you can't move. You enjoy that. You enjoy your fate. But he's got 3 more moves he can do. So, 1. So every seeker within 1 space gains a weakness, then triggers his middle ability as an attack instead of. So, nope. Can't do it. And you were trapped so you can't move and do it. So you just swung in your space. So those worked. Alright. Valora's turn. As it should be. Oh, because I had the bow, I should have gotten +1 on that attack. Instead of 2, it should have been 3. Yeah. So then, we're gonna do the splatter shot. And because I got the bow, that makes it 3. Can you give me any boost to that? Anything would be ducky. Nope, I got nothing but actions. So that's gonna be 3 damage to you. 1, 2, 3. Taking you to 9. And you're gonna gain some hurt. I'm gonna put a hurt on that 5. I'm gonna put a hurt on that. I'll put the hurt on that one right there. Then I'm gonna move here and give you a shield. And you are still focused on me. After attacking, give 1. Yeah, that doesn't matter. I just have my bow left. Once I do that, I could charge my lantern. Alright. 7. 7 is this one. You will move and try to do an attack, but that's all you can do. Valora! Alright, so let's go ahead and charge this up, shall we? So I'm gonna have to fire with my bow. That's what I'm gonna have to do. And you can't boost me, but I will move and give you another armor. And you are going to just take 2 damage this time. 1, 2. This is what's called kiting, folks. Then, because I have none of these left, I get to draw a new hand. And God help you if it's my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this is supposed to go in here because this is discarded. Sorry. What's that? 4, 5, 6, 7. Shot to the knee. There's the loyal arrow. Fleet arrow. Shot to the knee. Solid arrow. And I got my bow back. If it is my turn, he is a dead man. Do not let it be Valora's turn. Don't do it. Do not do it, game. Alright, so he's got that. That'll go here. So he's going to take... Discard this card. The enemy suffers 2 damage. 1, 2, going to 5. And then he's going to move. $10. 1, 2. 10. She used her arrow. I'm trying to see if he was focused on her. I don't think he was. And I'd used some other abilities that I wasn't paying attention to. I'd used some other abilities I wasn't. This is the problem. So I used red shots, which would have given me armor. Because I used the splatter shot on him. I didn't use acid arrow. I did use the splatter shot on him. And I used the lockdown shot. What color's the lockdown shot? It was a red, which would have given me another shield. I did the lockdown shot. I did the splatter shot. So I should have had 2 armor. Okay, perfect. All right, so he's going to move in. And he's going to attack for 5. I'm putting both of these down for that amount. Yep. So I will take 3 damage, going down to 1 health. Get 1 back, discard 1. All right, it's down to this. I'm not that good. I could actually lose right now. It's down to this. So I played a 10, that thing, a 2. If I draw a 3... Ooh, I could lose right now. I could lose right now. This could be the L. This could be the L. 5. I lost. I lost the fight. I lost the fight. Because she shot him. He did not hit him with the soul thing to take the AoE off. Yep, I lost the fight. That was the game loser, folks. Yep. So he attacks. I took all down to 1, so I lost. So he moves in. He moves in. I could have beat him. I could have beat him. Let's see if fate hates me. No, fate didn't hate me. Because this would have just taken him down 2. He'd have cleared off other statuses. And then... yeah, and then we would have won. But nope, we lost. Oh well. Oh well. So if a seeker is defeated, you lose the battle. Go to 315. I was 1 away from taking them down. 315. If we win, we would have gone to 316, which they would have heat up. All right. 315. Let's do it. The battle is turning against you. You begin a fighting withdrawal, retreating back through the mine. The bandits, encouraged, continue to attack. One of them grins at you with yellow teeth, but then suddenly falls. Another tripwire. The blast sends chunks of ceiling down upon them. Groaning, you pull yourself from the rubble of the mine. You're mostly unhurt, but any treasure or information you might have gained from the bandits is clearly lost. Nonetheless, the problem has been eliminated. Spend one fate if any are left, and go to 318. I was close. I was super close to winning. I just had to go one more round. All right, let's go to 318 so we could talk about this. I was super close. I just had one more round and I could have beat him. But that's how it goes. That's how these games go, right? So... that we lost, so we go to 315. And then go to 318.
Limping back to town, you report your findings to Dara. Unsurprisingly, she's upset by these developments. It's clear that someone had sent those men to torment the people of Vena, but why? She shakes her head and hands you a small bag of coin.
It's not much, but you deserve something. Thank you.
Dara smiles weakly and returns to her post at the window, watching the horizon. Outside, the town bustles with activity, preparing for the arrival of Hierophant Selin. But the sun is already low in the sky. Shouldn't the Hierophant be in Vena by now?
Gain 3 coins. Hey, I got the money back I spent the upgrade. And quest point, and gain 3 coins and prompt Q3. I have to do it again? This quest is over, gain 3 city actions. I guess I'm confused. Is that a misprint? Do I have to do it again? Or is it supposed to be prompt Q4? I think this is a misprint. Because it's saying for me to redo this quest, which doesn't make sense. They blowed up real good. Yeah, I think this is a misprint. I think it's supposed to be Q4. Because it doesn't make sense to do it again. Unless... I'm just gonna... Yeah. Yeah, nothing says... Yeah, I think it's a misprint. It's a misprint. So, prompt Q4. And Q4 is... Ring of Fire! I looked at 316. I looked at the back cards. It doesn't none of them say Q4 or this one. So it's this card. It's a misprint. So Hierophant Selin is running late and a Starless Night is expected to fall. If the lighthouse isn't finished soon, there's no telling if anything will be left of Vena afterwards. You must venture out to meet her. When you embark on this quest, discard all other prompt cards, then open quest. So cool. This goes with that. And this quest is over. We gained 3 city actions. So we're gonna stop here. This wasn't bad. About an hour to play. So it isn't too bad. I don't feel worn. We got through everything. I didn't get all the good stuff that maybe we could find. One away from beating him. I don't feel like I'm not upset that I lost. She got slaughtered in the beginning, and that I lived this long was good. Nah, I think it's okay. I think it's okay that I lost. It doesn't hurt my feelings. But she got the brakes beat off her down to like 2 health for or 3 health for the remainder of the fight. So being able to survive to take out 2 of them and the last one down to like the last dregs of fight, I think works really, really well. But Ring of Fire is our new quest that we're going to add. And we're going to have to put the rest of these back together. And get these things set up. We have 3 city actions that we'll do. We'll talk about that the next time we play. How are y'all feeling about this game though? Tell me, are you feeling that it's fun? Like, are you enjoying it, having a good time? Would you like to see more? Would you like to see more? 9, 8, 7, 6. One. This feels weird getting beat by the Three Stooges. This game will be a nightmare to reset. I can imagine. I'm just keeping things very contained. Like, that's the thing. I know that this goes with quest 3, so if I complete quest 4, that's got to go back in here. But this needs to be part of the. So I'm basically gonna flip these two over, keep this together with quest 4, and then break out quest 4. Break out quest 3 at the end, like I did with the other one. So quest 3 was done. We have Ashen Bramble. I know what that fight is. So we'll see how that shakes out. We did some upgrades. There's still more things in the city to see, and yeah, it's not too bad. So let's see. This game took really quick to like. It was really fast to set up. It did not take long at all. So we went to here. We bought what we needed to buy. I want to buy him some cool riffs for his guitar. But we have 3 actions. We've already gone here, so we're good. And we have the quest from here. So we can go to the T-Wagon, the Lonely Tavern, and someplace else, and then we got a quest. You still have an exhausted card, but I can get rid of that. So we don't need to rest at the inn. Where are the inn cards? They're there. So we can look at, let's see the T-Wagon. I want to buy him something. So it is the T-Wagon. Yeah, you have to do the side quest before 4. Yeah. So I will. I hope to see more games use the book for creating landscapes and areas. Makes it so much. Maurice, you have no idea how much I agree with that. You have no idea how much I agree with that. I love, ever since Jaws of the Lion sold me on books for battle maps. Sold me. If there is a game that uses a book, it's called Rogue Angels, that I covered on the channel, but that game uses a book. Also, Phantom Epoch uses a book as well. All right, cool. Yeah, I'll just save it at this point. We'll be good. We'll come back. We'll do, I plan to do the T-Wagon, probably the tavern, and maybe we might go to the lighthouse construction site, and then we're going to come back and do quest 16, Ashen Bramble, and we'll see how that goes, and then we'll take on 4 and see how all that stuff. Age of Ammonia will be coming out soon. You know, I late pledged Age of Ammonia or Agamonia or whatever it's called, and it does use a book. I'd love to see more about it. I just contacted the Devons, like, my Patreons told me get this game. You know, they're saying, hey, we want to see you play this game to get this game, so I do what my Patreons say, right? So I did. Same, and that's why I back Leviathan Wilds, Phantom Epoch, and Rogue Angels, but I have no self-control. Sleeping Gods, I've never played Sleeping Gods. My first foray into Sleeping Gods is going to be Distant Skies. So I hear that that's delivering. One of my patrons said they got it. So I'm hoping it's delivering to the US soon as well, and we can play on that and see what it is. Just so we can see what that looks like. So, but what's coming up? Very special. So today's Thursday. Tomorrow is going to be D&D with Barrett, Robin, Kim, and Steve. That's going to be 9:30 at night on the U.S. Eastern time, Eastern Standard Time. We'll be playing. We're coming back to Chapter 2 of the Shadow Blades tomorrow. A Kinfire card game. I'm gonna have to look that up. You send me that link, Brian. Send me that link. So that is tomorrow's D&D. Saturday is co-op chat. Sunday is Arkham Horror with Kate and Cynthia. But next no, next week's Thanksgiving is United States Thanksgiving. So next week I'm probably not going to be streaming much. But the following week, which is December 2nd, that Saturday, is actually going to be the 2,000 sub celebration. So thank you so much, everybody, for supporting me and getting me to 2,000 subs and beyond. So 2,000 subs is going to be, I have something special planned. I've already outlined that day to be a special day for celebration for the 2,000 subs. It's going to be amazing. It's going to start at the time that co-op chat usually starts. I'm going to take that time. It's going to be fantastic. Please show up for that. It's to celebrate you all. It's to celebrate, to me, that celebration is for you. It's you all being amazing and supporting me in this. So this is a celebration for you. You need to knock off that 24-hour stream stuff. I don't have it in me to do. But I do have a giveaway. I've got all the games for giveaway right over here on the side. The link is in that video's description. If you have not signed up yet for the giveaway, go sign up for the giveaway for those items. I have a special item that I haven't added to that list that I'm going to add to that list on that day. So, and then there are games that are going to be played through on that day. We're going to play 2 to 3 games. I'll say 2 to 3 depending on the time of the second game. The first game's going to be fun. Is probably going to take about an hour. We'll have a good time. We'll do a giveaway after the first game. Then the second game we'll play. We'll have a good time. And if it doesn't take long, there's a third game in the mix. So it's going to be a fun day. And there's going to be a special giveaway. So just stick around for that. It's going to be good. Okay. That's all I'm going to say about it. Just know December 2nd. The 2,000 sub celebration for all you all out there, which is great. All right, thanks everybody for joining. It's called Kinfire. Oh, I do have that. I already pre-ordered that. I already pre-ordered that, Brian. Yeah, when that comes out, I'll be playing it. I already pre-ordered it. Thanks everybody for joining. Thank you my patrons, YouTube subscribers, and if you're neither, coming in to hang out as well, thank you so much for hanging with me. Tomorrow, D&D, we return to the Shadow Chronicles and see if they can swim. So until then, have a good night, everybody. Just know I love you and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Bye bye.